Coffee too. Maybe some more coffee because that's always fun. There are 5 mother sauces. And I'm not teaching them all to you. We're gonna talk about them, but I'm gonna show you basics so you understand how to make them. And you're gonna be very surprised because so many of them are what do you call it? We use every day. So, or in time, like you're gonna realize the connection of like what do you call it? Mac and cheese. Hey, Mary Lou, how's it going? How do you feel? Are you back from your adventure? Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Andrea. Hi, June. So popular. I couldn't find that. I wanted to put that in there and I couldn't find it. I was like, what is going on? All right. So, yeah, feeling really good. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me very happy. Hi, Andrea. How are you? I'm making my mushroom coffee, folks. Thank you for my Go Popular. So if you guys love to gift and you're supporting creators, something I learned from HK is you send the heart me first and then the other stuff. And one at a time. Like if you're doing Go Populars, if you do them one at a time, it adds points. So if you love supporting creators, it works better. What brand of mushroom coffee? I use Run. Hey. Easy there, boys. I'll show you. It's Rise Mushroom Coffee. This is the one I use. Rise Mushroom Coffee. Uh-oh, I'm on live. Can you help with that there, sweetheart? What do you want? Over here. You can unpack it for me if you want. Your what? What? Eyebrow. So it's this one. Uh-oh. Izzy, can you call Maurice? He's calling me, and I think he's coming to get the car. So can you call him right now? Call Maurice. Can you go over there and do it? You pass me. All right. So you're gonna need some cheesecloth. Thank you guys for getting that. She's on live. Are they coming? Getting ready to come. Woohoo! What time? You're getting the lawnmower too. Can you close that freezer? That's my big freezer. Okay. Yeah, I like it, but it's like a muddy. When you're anyway. Bye. Who's he coming with? I don't know. They're coming to pick up the car? Yeah, not the one. Just the car. Mm-hmm. All right, say hi to everybody. Hello. Ooh, I gotta see my makeup. Say they're here. They're over here. Hello. My eyebrows are. That's YouTube. My eyebrows are so itchy. I have to like turn them on. All right, can you go away now? Oh. They're all saying hi. Jay. Mary Lou's saying hi. All right, 5 mother sauces. The first one is bechamel, velouté, espagnole, hollandaise, and tomato sauce, but not tomato sauce the way that you say, like an Italian tomato sauce. Similar, but not exactly the same. Cuttlebug says, hey. She says, hello. So most of them start with, they're usually, with the exception of hollandaise and tomato even has a roux, but with the exception of the hollandaise sauce, and you're going to get like this little chart. I actually made this. Sometimes on Saturdays, I'm not going to give you all the ingredients. Hey, Angel Eyes, how are you? Most of the time I will, but for this, I wanted you to have it. Now, I'm just kind of talking about them, and a couple of them we're going to try, but like I haven't made hollandaise in a really long time, so we're going to try that today because I don't know how bad it's going to come out. It's one of those sauces that you have to try a bunch of times, so we're going to try it. But I think I'm going to show you bechamel today. The bechamel, I'm going to show you the tomato, and I want to show you hollandaise. Hi, Mildred. Brunch. Tessa, what's going on? No brunch today. We're just doing the 5 mother sauces. because I thought it would be kind of fun to share those. This is our kitchen and how-to class. It's usually at night, but I'm celebrating my birthday again. Hey, Jess. It was my birthday on Tuesday. Guess who's coming over in about an hour and a half? Maurice. I'm so excited. Thank you. 61. All right. So let's start. I want to get right into it because I don't have a lot of time, but I want to go over it. So bechamel sauce. Bechamel is very, I know, it's so good. I'm making my coffee too. I know that's how I feel, Tessa. So I'm 61. I want to have my birthday every day. Hey guys, so if you're following me on YT and Facebook, or you're following me over here, we got 3 platforms today. We're talking about mother sauces. I always get nervous that I would cook my eggs while tempering. When tempering, I'm not good at. I have not made hollandaise sauce. I can't even tell you when. So we're gonna try it today and see if it comes out. And I can't find I think I brought my induction tabletop. I was looking for because I wanted to work right here. So I'm not gonna be able to move you guys. I'll try, but I'll move you and we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. First things first. When you do a hollandaise sauce, you have to have a double boiler. I don't have like a real double boiler, so I make one. I like to use heavy duty pots and a heavy duty bowl. But when you set up your water, you have to make sure, and I would do it in a heavy duty. Don't do it in a thin stainless steel bowl. If you don't have this to me is too thin. But this is really heavy duty. But you do not, when you do this, you do not want the water to touch the bowl, because if and it's the same with chocolate. If you're melting chocolate, I don't have a microwave, so I would never like microwave chocolate. So I always make myself my own double boiler. Can you use glass? You could use glass, heavy duty. You do not want the water. See, the water touches the bowl. So I'm gonna do, let me see, this was a little bit better if I say. You also you want it to be dry. You want the bowl. This one's a little heavy duty also, but the heavier the bowl, the slower the cook, right? So and you want to go nice and slow and all of that. So you want to make sure that the water does not touch the bowl. Very important. So I'm going to put this on the stove here, and then we're going to clarify butter. This is in the hippie way, clarified butter is ghee. Okay, so we're going to clarify it. We need quite to make the three sauces. We need about 4 ounces of butter, because most of the mother sauces are a roux base. Roux meaning flour. Heavy duty is best. Got it for sure. So the bechamel. So there's 5 mother sauces, and they start with the bechamel, the velouté, then the espagnole, which is like a brown sauce. It's where you start your gravy, your bourguignon, brisket, all of those things sort of like are espagnole. They're made with beef stock or veal. The velouté is white. And then so those are the mothers, right? Velouté, espagnole. Then you have hollandaise, and then your last one is a tomato sauce. But the tomato sauce is not the same as an Italian tomato sauce. It's a little bit different, and it also has a roux in it. So the roux, I'm going to show you how to make that. It's flour and fat, equal parts, 2 ounces flour, 2 ounces of butter. But before we do that, we have to clarify the butter. So, these sauces, believe it or not, you've probably, if you love to cook, you've made them on some level. Like a bechamel sauce is the base of the base of mac and cheese when you make a mac and cheese sauce, and that's a Mornay, right? Mornay is what they call a daughter sauce, and the daughter sauces of the daughter sauces of a bechamel are Mornay, which has typically Gruyere, Parmesan, or cheddar. It's very rich, very flavorful. And then there's something called a soubise. I guess that's how you say it. And that's like pureed onion, slow cooked pureed onion. Excuse me. Got a little tickle in my throat. Let me drink some water. All right, there we go. And that is it's made with like a slow cooked pureed onion, and it creates like this flavorful sort of side dish to vegetables or meat. And then the velouté, that's like it's a light sauce and it's stock based. So it's usually a chicken or and it's like the technique of a bechamel, but it has a white roux. It's cooked just enough to remove that raw flour taste, and we're going to go over that. And then it's blended with a white stock, chicken, veal, fish. Creates like this. And then if you add, and velouté is sort of like the base, and it's not usually a sauce that then you just serve it like that. You could add cream, which makes it like a creamy, rich sauce for a chicken or a fish. What else? It has let me see. Oh, sauce supreme. That's when you add the cream. And that's the daughter sauce of a velouté, starts there. Or a sauce blanc, which has like, that's a seafood sauce. And I noticed, so when I make like a Newburg, in my mind, you're starting with that velouté, you're putting the cream in, you're adding a little wine. There's even a little bit of tomato in that. So it's like not pink, but very, very light. That's beautiful. I should make you guys want to learn seafood Newburg? I should put that in our fish class. Oh my God. That would be awesome. I don't think I can add any more. We're gonna have to do a fish part 2. I think that's what's gonna happen. Thanks for the follow, guys. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm like into my sauces. That sounds so good, doesn't it? I know. And then and then the Espanol is a brown sauce, and that is it's very robust, and it starts with a light roux, and then it's darker with a mirepoix. So you do onions, carrots, celery, tomato paste, and then you add in your brown stock. So it's very rich. That's sort of like where you do your beef stew, a beef bourguignon, things like that, a roast, like that, and it just has this level of flavor, and you can even add a little tomato paste. Good morning, Sassy. How are you? Thanks for my heart, me. Thanks for the popular. Oh, so you know how to do that, all that gifting stuff. And then the hollandaise, that's egg-based, lemon juice, clarified butter. You add the butter in. We're going to try and do that today. I'm not very good at it, but let's try. Hi, Katie. And then a little cayenne pepper goes in that. That you make with the sister sauce to that, I guess, would be like you serve that over poached eggs, or you make the daughter sauce is almost like what's Zavagnon, which you put over like you add a little whiskey to it, and it's like you add that like in the winter. That's actually eggnog. That's sort of like the base of eggnog. So good. Okay, and then tomato sauce. The tomato sauce in French cooking is olive oil, carrots, so an onion, a sprig of thyme. Let's cut our onion. Oh, gosh, I hope I have onion here. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go. Onion and then it starts with the roux. We're going to use crushed tomato, a little vegetable stock. Hope my baby got that. Yep, she got it for me. And then it's like thick, and you cook that for hours and hours, believe it or not. Maybe we'll start there because that has to cook the longest. And then, we'll make our roux. We'll do a little tomato so that you can see what that looks like. And then we'll go and we'll try our other two sauces. How do we cut the onion without making your eyes water? You know, I feel like that comes with time, to be honest. I don't think, you know, you can refrigerate your onion. Just say you can refrigerate your onion. You know, there's all sorts of things, but, you know, put a slice of bread in your mouth, all these crazy things. But I don't know. I don't know if there's really a way. I think you just have to do it, or you get somebody else to do it. All right. So this, I don't really, yeah, they put it onto cold water to refrigerate your onions, but I don't know if there's really an actual way not to have that. I mean, for years and years and years of cutting onion, I have gotten accustomed to not do it, you know, not feeling that. But hold on, let me see our chat over here. Okay. So that's what I would say. So that I don't know. Hi Lisa, thank you for my heart. Okay, so I'm gonna just put our butter on low because we kind of need that first, and then we'll get our vegetables going. Now to make a velouté, it has like a little sachet in cheesecloth. So I got a bowl of ice and water. Yeah, see all of those things, Allie. I they're all, in my opinion, sort of like somewhat wives' tales, but they do works, and everybody has a different one. So I can't tell you whether they're like tried and true. And honestly, I mean, I don't know if anybody works in the kitchen, but it was always fun to let, you know, the newbie or the grunts come in. I see you, Jackson. Come in and you know, cut onions and cry, and everybody makes fun of them. I don't know. That's the way. Hold on, I gotta get my dog. He wants to come inside. Come here, buddy. Come on, come inside. Good boy. Well, kind of lay down, buddy. Relax. Okay. So for the velouté, it has a little what we call sort of a bouquet garni, and that's like all the different things you would put inside the stock. So we would put a bay leaf in here, a sprig of thyme. I don't think I got that, so maybe I'll do a little dried thyme. Here, I'm going to put my little bay leaf in. They're flying all over. I love bay leaf. And now when you're doing this butter, I'm going to show you. When you're doing the butter, you'll see there's like a little bubbly foam. That's what's going to clarify. That's the stuff we're going to take out as this melts. And that becomes what I just said, hold on, let me get a jar. That becomes our clarified butter. You can leave it in a jar. You can leave it in a jar like this. Thanks for my home. Okay, so this, we're going to add a little bit. I'm going to get thyme from here, thyme leaf, so I don't see any thyme. Just a little bit. I'm going to put it on top of my bay leaf, so when I tie it, it doesn't kind of go through. So look, here's our little bay leaf. Here's my cheesecloth. I'm putting it on here. Good morning, Lexi. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can see this, right? Okay, good. Let me see if I can move this camera down. So oh, there we go. Let's see if that works. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we have that. We have our thyme. We're going to put a little peppercorn. I don't have peppercorn the way they're asked. Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. I might have that. Yes. Yep, those are cloves. Oh, here, I have nice, I have my nice organic peppercorn here. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. This is going to make our white sauce when we get there. But we're going to tie this, and this is going to float in the stock while we're making it, and it infuses a little bit more flavor. Now, remember, I am not a French chef, so those of you who have gone to like, like a CIA culinary school, it's a little different than what I did. So I'm kind of showing you the way that I would make it. Is it 100% the correct, absolute correct way? I don't think so. But it doesn't matter. We're still going to get to the same spot. That's the way I look at it. All right, hold on. Let me just grab my herbs out of here. We're going to add some parsley to this. I'm going to lower that again. What is this? Is this cilantro? It is. And then we have, okay, so I have a little bit of parsley. This parsley is done. And I'm going to add like a little parsley sprig. Right in there. The flavor. Could do this. There you go. Now, you're home on a Saturday afternoon, you're home, it's a rainy day, and you want to make some sauces or some stocks, and you're really into the cooking thing. This is a great way to do it. Now, classically, there'd be white pepper, that's optional. Kosher salt, I'm not adding that. I will salt it later. I don't have kosher salt, so I just have my other salt. So I'm not going to do that. So here, I'm just kind of tying this up so that nothing comes out. So this is what's called like a bouquet garni. It's flavorful. It does its thing. Oh, thank you, Tyler. Yes, I love my kitchen. I'm not a white kitchen girl. I like the wood. Okay. Now, let's get here, and I'm going to show you where we're at already with clarifying our butter. Now, clarified butter is very important for our roux. So look, you see all that white foamy stuff? That's the stuff that we got to get at. We have to have out here. So I'm just going to sort of lift it out and drop it in here. And this is the milk solids that are coming off of this. And once you clarify this, you can actually leave it out on your kitchen counter and just scoop as you need it. It's pretty easy to take it off. You know, this is what you would do if you actually were serving like a lobster. You know, you want to get rid of that. But look how easy that was. So this is going to melt a little bit more. I have a little bit more milk solid in there. We're going to just keep kind of taking it off. You see how easy that was? And this is unsalted butter. Also, you're going to use unsalted butter. Now, thank you. I love that you guys are watching and not rolling. I love it. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, see that? So it looks pretty good. I'm going to just wait. I'm going to put that back on the stove again and let it float just a little bit more. And then we'll make the sauce. So because my house, so this is, you can discard this. You can throw this out. You're not going to use it. It's that foaminess. We don't want this in our stock. Now, I had my chicken stock and beef stock in the freezer. So I kind of defrosted it. I always have stock laying around. 51 people intrigued by you. Sarah, nobody's scrolling or asking questions. We're just watching. I freaking love it. Okay, so let's start with our bechamel. Now I'm gonna lift up the camera on my on our other thing that's going on this side. Sorry guys, making everybody sick here. Okay, there you go. And I'm gonna show you. All right, this is done. I'm gonna just get that last little bit out of here. I mean, it doesn't have to be all the way, but you want to get out as much as possible. Don't ask me why, I don't know why. This is the French way. All right. Anybody know why out there with clarifying butter? I should have said it like that, but then I don't have an answer for you. Because I don't really care why for this. And I'm a why girl, but for this, I don't really care. I just know we take it out. All right. Done. So now what I do, if I'm going to work with clarified butter, I'm going to leave it like in a mason jar like this. And I just leave it. And I scoop it out with a spoon or a tablespoon. Hey, ER Widows, how are you? It's nice to see you. So I'll just scoop it out with a spoon. It's in my mason jar. This can stay on the counter. I would say to you, the only thing that I would do with this is once it cools. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Once this cools, then you can put a lid on it. Okay. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice. Well, not hear your voice, but see you. I see your name. So good to see your name. All right, hold on. I'm going to take a little sip of my coffee. Whoop. Have a good morning. All right, now, bechamel. We'll use our parsnips in a little bit. Bechamel sauce. Bechamel is a beautiful sauce. If you're making, and I want to make croquettes. What if we make croquettes? Can I make croquettes on our sub only Monday night? We're making croquettes. I've just decided. Hold on. Because then we can use our bechamel. Hey, Charlie, your cookbook goes out today. All right, croquettes. We're going to make a turkey, a chicken, a salmon, and we'll make a vegetable one with like garbanzo, lentils, and all kinds of stuff. Thank you for my heart. That sounds delicious. And then we'll use our bechamel. Woo! I'm so excited. All right, good. I was wondering what we were going to be up to. All right, so croquettes on Monday night for our subscriber only class. And then tomorrow night is our big salad class. Tomorrow morning, I'm in my kitchen cooking. Hopefully you guys got your ingredients and you picked the recipe you want to cook. It's a big class tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited about it. I already told my mom, Monday morning, come get a bunch of salads, bring your bucket. All right, so I'm just not sure why I'm cutting this, but all you need for your bechamel sauce is milk, butter, our clarified butter. Drina, thank you for becoming our 115th fan in our fan club. Join the party. You are going to have a blast here. I almost have everything. Are you going to do all 4 salads? So excited. You're getting 6 salads, but remember, I'm only cooking 4. Thank you, Charlie. All right. So now I'm going to do these sort of in saute pans so you can see them. Oh, we could do it in here. Let me just, oh no, we need this water. Never mind. Okay, what am I going to make this sauce in? I'm going to make it in here so you can see it. All right. I'm going to bring, for you guys over here, I don't know how I can transfer you, but I'm going to transfer you guys for a minute. Hold on. Let me set you up. I got to figure this all out eventually so that you guys, we don't have a lot of movement to do. All right. Can you guys see? You can see down here, right? Let me see. Is the salad a subscriber only class? No, Lexi, that's one of the paid classes. So if you guys are into really cooking and you like the way that I teach, you can go to the link in my bio and sign up for classes. Next week, Tyler will be in town for the campfire cooking. That's next Sunday. We're doing campfire cooking. And he will be here for that. Hold on. I just want to set you guys up. Campfire cooking, and then it's in the email, I believe. It's the soba noodle one, the quinoa and black bean. It's in the email, June. I can't remember the other one that there's 4 that I'm gonna do. I just can't. Oh, the Niçoise one and the broccoli. Those are the ones we're doing. All right. I don't know how to get you guys over here, so I'm going to keep showing you what I'm up to when I'm doing it. Oh, maybe I could do it like that. Wish there was a way to get you that high. Hold on. Let me see. I think I could. Let me put you on a box. Hold on, guys. I just want to make sure that everybody can see what I'm up to. And I don't have the right apparatus yet, but once we do, which I want to work on while our friend is here, Tyler's here, we're going to work on that. Okay, this should work now. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Okay, now you guys will be able to see it. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. Up too far. Oh, my goodness. Sorry. For my one watcher over there. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, now we have our bechamel. So how this works is you're going to do 2 ounces of flour and 2 ounces of clarified butter. So you want equal parts fat and flour. Very important. That's how you create the roux, and it makes it beautiful. And this is what's going to thicken your sauce. So I'm going to add that, the butter, and then we're going to add our flour. And the way that you add the flour is we're going to whisk it in. And then I'm going to turn the heat on because the butter is already working. Now remember, you don't want it to bake. Oh, perfect. You don't want it to bake in, so this is 2 tablespoons of flour. And what you're going to do is you want to whisk this into the butter. And once you get this whisked into the butter, you want to cook it so you don't have that raw flour smell. Okay, you see that? And you want it to get nice and creamy. Now you want to do this low. I'm on medium low on my burner. You really want to make sure that you don't burn it. You don't want like a brown butter sort of thing. Now, if you were making cream spinach, you would sort of do it like this, right? It always starts with a roux, bechamel, mac and cheese sauce, all of those kinds of sauces is what you're looking for. Where is that fly coming? Ugh, I do not like that. Okay, now, if I was making, I like my bechamel sauce with nutmeg. I love that flavor. I want to see what you guys are saying. Subscribe to YouTube. It's free. Yep. Yes. Thank you. Hi, Peggy. So does taking out the milk solid and make the sauce smoother? I guess it does. I don't really know why we do that, to be honest with you. I don't really understand the science of it. I just know that we have to do it. Before I send that to you, I'm going to see if I have a different whisk. This whisk is a little too big for this. Let me try this one. This one might be too thick. I don't have the right whisk for this small amount, but let's see if it works. Let me see if this works. It doesn't take long, but you can smell it. You can smell the flour. Eventually this will get nutty and really cool. And you won't taste it. Now we can use whole milk for this. You want to use whole milk? Yes, nutmeg, unsung hero for me in many things. I know, Lisa, I love the nutmeg. And when I make a cream sauce like this, or I'm making cream spinach, I love having, I love the nutmeg in here. It's beautiful. Now, you want to be careful. My whisks are way too big for this. I guess because I'm usually cooking so much more food. Now because my family doesn't drink whole milk and I want to use this sauce, I'm actually going to use, let me see if I have a cashew milk here. So you guys are going to get to see the vegan form of this. Oh, you know what I have? I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to do this a little different, but it's the same thing, okay? It's no different. The way that it's going to work is absolutely no different than if I was using it. But I'm going to use a quart, which is 4 cups. I'm going to mix my heavy cream from Violite, okay, which is going to make it a little bit thicker, but it's okay. And I'm going to do a little soy milk. And the reason I'm doing this is because my family does not drink. This is not a quart. This is a half quart, which is fine. Might be a little thicker. But see, you can see how this is bubbling a little. You see how low it is? You can start to smell that raw flour just kind of burn off. As soon as you start to smell nutty, hey, on brand, we're smelling the nutty flavor of a cream sauce. We're making bechamel. So you see how that's working? We want to get the aroma of sort of toasted, like a toasted flavor, toasted nutty kind of flavor. Okay, go for it. Make those jokes, Rob. So in the end, we're going to mix this. You would put in a quart of flour of whole milk, not low fat. You really want to do a whole milk. I don't want to smell the cream sauce. I want to taste it. I know it's so good. I have to tell you, it is such a great sauce. I mean, bechamel is like it's the first mother sauce, and then the daughter sauces to this are your Mornay sauce, which is what you're using for mac and cheese, and so again, we don't want this to brown. Very important. We do not want brown sauce. That is a big fat no-no. Hold on. But it takes a couple of minutes, you know. You want to be patient with this, because if you're patient, it comes out absolutely beautiful. And it's not a hard sauce to make. This is probably, for me, the easiest one. And you're going to be surprised. You're going to be like, oh, I make that when I do this. What is going on? Okay, there we go. You see? Okay, it's ready. It's so ready. All right, now we're going to add our milks. This is the point where you add the milk, and you're going to watch. It's going to get thick right away. But this is such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful sauce. But you want to make sure that gets all mixed in. Now, for me, I rarely make this sauce. I rarely make a bechamel without nutmeg. And I will teach you. I think I've made with you guys before. I'm an impatient person with cooking. I know, Sarah. Sometimes I am too. I have that feeling of like, get the job done kind of attitude. And but for something like this, I'm just making sure the sides are done. I'm doing a low pan like this so that you can see it. Now here's where I'm going to add a little salt. So this is the base of the sauce. This is just it, right? This right here is your bechamel. There's nothing else. You have your unsalted butter, because what you're doing is you're creating a base sauce for anything else you're doing. So if you're going to make croquettes, let me just add the rest of the milk in for this. Remember, you would use whole milk for this. And if you're doing it vegan, you can do what I just did. The Violite cream, a cashew milk, a soy milk, it doesn't matter, right? Any variation of milk is going to do. Now you're going to simmer this. You don't want to have any, and you know, honestly, the French, I would be ruining them, because they would say warm the milk first. Don't put in cold milk. I know. Thank you, Scott. Welcome. You guys, if you're here for the first time, my name's Chef Liz. I have been cooking and chefing for, I don't even know, 40 years. And I've been working in the same health food store for 20. And my jam is sort of teaching everybody food and healing through delicious food. Like I want you guys to be able to eat delicious food that's certified organic, that's clean. Thank you, On Brand. And I want you, I love to teach that. I'm very big on organic. I try and show you guys the different, different variations from whole foods to, cooking pork, but making it into vegan and everything in between so that you can learn how to cook. And then if you go on if you click on my link in my bio, what can I eat? I'm vegan. Well, Sherry, okay, so it's definitely a silky sauce. It is. So, Sherry, high iron foods, you have dates, you have spinach. There's quite a few things. I would have to know more to help you. I do create meal plans or like a recipe catalogs for people. If you click on my link and go through all the different things that are available on there, I started with a roux. I started with a white flour. I just made this because my house is dairy and gluten free. I made it with the Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 gluten free flour. And I also used vegan milk, but I used regular butter. We can eat that. But Sherry, yeah, if you check, I should do like a little iron thing for you, but there's a recipe vault in there. It's $5 a month. And there's I'd say we're up to like 350 recipes at this point. There's kitchen pharmacy books. Let me add that to my notes that we want to do. We want to add, I'll do something for iron because you're not the first person that's asked me about that. How bad is your iron deficiency and anemia? I hear that a lot. That people are anemic, and I want to find the cause. I'm kind of curious. Okay, you see how this is thickening, and we're going nice and slow. Can you see the thickness? Let me show you. What we talk about when we look at sauces and thickening them, it's when they coat the back of a spoon. Iron treatments. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, honestly, if you reach out to me, I do one-on-ones and I help people with whatever their issue is, their personal issue. I create recipes for you. We really talk about it. Thank you for the shares, sir. Thank you for the shares. Okay, so you see how beautiful this is really getting thick. And this is a beautiful sauce. Now, here's where I'm going to season my sauce. I love a bechamel and I love nutmeg in it. So I'm adding my real salt, which is a mineral-based salt. Look at how pretty it is. For those of you who've not been here before, this is a mineral-based salt that, for me, is the best kind of salt to cook. Now, if you use a sea salt or a pink Himalaya salt, that's fine too. I just happen to love this one. It's filled with minerals. Okay, now I want you to see this. Look at how beautiful this is coating the back of the spoon. It's ready. If you're making a moussaka, this is what it comes. This is what you're doing. What? This camera on here is great, but yeah, I know. Okay, so this is ready. We're gonna shut this off, and look how fast that was. Now this is a cream sauce. This is at this point, if you're making mac and cheese, this is where you're melting your cheese. This is vegan, baby, except for butter. I do have a little butter in here. But I have the veal life and soy milk in here. I want on weekends. Can I have it for weekends at the gym? I feel like that's fair. You feel like that's fair? Yeah. How do you feel like that's fair? I never thought. I think June would probably go yes. Yeah, there we go. So you see that? This is beautiful. For gratin, the cover of the gratin, Alfredo sauce base, exactly, Lexi. You're right on it. This is perfect. Now, for you guys, what I do is I blend in, if I'm making this vegan and I want to sneak in some vegetables to the family, I cook cauliflower, blend it down, take out a lot of the liquid, and I add that to my bechamel. I even also cook down June, right? June, you'd let her take my car, wouldn't you? I know you would. I know you would. Yes. Here, you're coming back, right? I want to go to Westport today. We're going to Westport? Yeah. We're going to have dinner there and we're going to go shopping. Oh, yay. Not you, my birthday shopping. Yeah, I'll tell that. Yes, June got a yes. She's out the door anyway. No control. I'm the no control mama. Okay, here's my bechamel. Look at that. Oh my God, I can't wait to taste this. Now remember, this is where you would melt your cheese. I wouldn't put, when I'm making cheese sauce, right? I just, June, is that Celtic salt? Sherry, I use something called real salt. You can find this on my kitchen essentials page. This is what I use. I love this salt. And what I love about this is it has all the minerals. They haven't messed with it. It's the way it comes out of the earth. I know, Marianne, leave it, these kids. Marina. All right, now I want to taste this. I want to taste it for salt. This is what we're going to use. I'm going to save this sauce and we're going to use it for, oh my God. Oh my God. Kath, I don't know if you're here, but you could use like, a vegan butter and your vegan milk. This is delicious. It's a wonderful, wonderful sauce. Again, this is where I would add your cheese, and melt cheese in here. This is where I would melt in cheese. I would melt in what else could we put in here? I think that's it. Grated cheese. The sous vide. You could do. Here's where if you were making onions, a sous vide. Oh, you're here, Kath. This is comes out great for vegans. And again, I sometimes when I'm making this vegan, I add cauliflower, pureed cauliflower, really, really fine pureed cauliflower into this. It's a great way to hide it. Lisa, we were talking this morning about like rich foods. Your family is not going to know that this is vegetarian. If you use regular butter and you don't want to use the milk, dairy, for your youngest, and you want to give him some vegetables and clean, you are going to see a very big difference to your bechamel like this. Let me show my peeps that are over here on YT right now, so that you can see what we're up to here. Hi, it's me. Hey, June. It's not a good angle. I've got to get a better camera, but look, this is the bechamel. I love that you're here also. You're great. You see? Oh, it's up here. You see? Doesn't that look great? Yeah. So, okay, so that's your bechamel. Now, this will store for a couple of days, 3, 4, maybe even 5 days, but you want to be careful with it. You don't want to reheat and reheat and reheat. So as you use it, we're going to use this. This is going to be our base sauce. Nope, you said you wouldn't make this, Lisa? Are you saying nope, like no, you wouldn't eat it? Or you would eat this? Or you don't like it? Because you said you like the rich food. So I'm thinking this might be a great way to get the vegetarian food in there, for you. And less dairy. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Sensitive cook. No, they would never know. Oh, they would never know. Yeah, they would never know. If I showed you this the way that hi, I know it's such a good white sauce. This is great. And this is what we're going to use on our base when we make our croquettes this weekend on Monday night for our sauce. So this is the first one. All right. So let me put this aside. I'm going to add this. I want this to cool, so I'm going to put this in a nice big in a bowl, and we're just going to cool it, and then I'm going to show you the next one. So this is pretty. It's really versatile. This is how you're going to start your mac and cheese sauce, and this is when you get super fancy, right? I added the bechamel. If you don't like bechamel, you don't have to add it. A sous vide is the if you're going to make onion, you're going to sweat them, and then you puree them into this sauce and you serve it with meats. That's another what they call daughter sauce to the bechamel. If you're making moussaka or a gratin, this is the top of it. This is what it comes out to be. And it's beautiful. All right, I want to rinse this because this is a great pan for us to continue our sauces in 1 minute. And I will See, and people go, oh, it's too rich to make a roux. But you see how little bit of salt, a little bit of butter I needed? Literally 2 ounces. I think I made even a little bit more, right? Isn't 2 ounces like a tablespoon? I did 2 tablespoons. So I'm just gonna dry this out. Agree, yes. Hi, Danny. You're in New York City. Oh my goodness. Are you, how long are you here for? Oh my God, that would be so fun to see you. How long are you here for? Look at that beautiful sauce we just made. I brought cookies with me. Oh no! You leave Monday? All right, I have to figure out how to find. Let's reach out. DM me, and after the class, let's chat. Maybe we can come up with a plan. I would love to meet you and give you a big hug. All right. So now the velouté. The velouté is an interesting sauce. It's not one that you would make. All right. It's not one that you would make on its own necessarily. You would probably want to make this. Can you freeze the sauce? Kath, I've never tried that. I'm only making it sort of, just on its when I'm going to use it. I don't know. You could try. I don't know how it would freeze, to be honest. You've got a roux in there. I don't know if it'll break or how, because sometimes when I make a roux with gravy, and it doesn't really, and I freeze like a turkey gravy, it kind of like breaks apart. Allie, you say yes? All right. Well, Allie says yes. I'm gonna assume she knows, but it's not my thing. I like to make it fresh. All right, so the next, we're gonna add flour. We're gonna add our mirepoix, which is, all right, hold on. Now I'm going to add. So this is the velouté. We need a parsnip. Classic is parsnip. We made our little, what do you call it? Poke garni. I'm gonna add some parsnip, a little celery, and yellow onions. So let me get out my celery. We're just gonna chop it up nice and fine. Because I don't want to see it, or I like the fineness of that. Hold on. Please. All right. So now, just going to take a little bit of celery and then a little piece of onion, not a lot. It's like a quarter, it's like an ounce of each item. So I'm just chopping this up nice and fine because I want it to kind of melt into the sauce. Uh-oh, I got a puzzle piece. Okay. Hi, Don. Good morning. You're up nice and early, bright-eyed. Yes. Bushy tail. Yes. Hey, Glenn. You seem in a marvelously good spirits. I feel, yeah, it's like a good day. I mean, in the mornings, mornings are my time. I definitely am a morning person over a night person, even though I'm up very late. Okay, so look, I want to show you how small this is cutting, and I'm going to bring it over to the other camera as well. I want you to see this. This is classic. Do you need to do all this? I don't know. I don't know if you really need to do all of this, but if you want to try it classic for the first time, I love that they're using parsnips. This is directly from Escoffier. Escoffier is the, and for all my French students, please do not see, I'm cutting this really, really fine. I'm cutting this really, really fine. Escoffier to me, to compare it to America, would be like, oh my God, when I say this, my French fans are going to not be happy, but I mean this in the most respectful way. But our friend, oh my God, Julia Childs or a Betty Crocker type of, he is the most famous. I love the way he writes recipes. I have his translated Escoffier book. I mean, he's, an incredible, he's just an incredible, I mean, he's not around anymore, but obviously, but he is the chef who brought French cooking to the forefront. But I will say, here's another thing that's going to insult the crap out of my French friends. The Italians taught, hey, man, the Italians taught the French to cook, and Escoffier took it over the top. Oh, I'm sorry. But we're not going to get into that fight at all. Okay, so here we go. We're going to add our clarified butter in here. And then I've cut this up really, really fine. You see, I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be chunky. I want it to be fine. It's sort of going to melt into the sauce over time. I forgot that we were going to do our tomato sauce first, but that's okay. And I'm going to add this in. I wish I could bring my camera. I will show you guys my YT people that are following me. I have to come up with a better camera situation for you guys. So please forgive me. Okay, so now you have this, and then we're gonna add in I should really put the roux in here first, but I like this first. I'm doing it a little bit different, but it's okay. I want to create this first. I don't know why, but I want to marry the vegetable into the butter, and then we're going to add our roux in. I mean, our flour, and then the bouquet garni. Hello, what are you cooking today? We are working on the mother sauces. We just did our bechamel, which is right here. I will show you. It's beautiful. Here's our bechamel. Is veganism the same as is Vegemese the same as chosen avocado? Absolutely. No, one is vegan and one is mayo. It's and doesn't I think the vegan, hold on, I'm gonna lower that. I think the chosen mayo has egg in it. Let me check. It's classic mayo. Yeah, it has egg yolks. Vegemese does not. All right, now we're going to add. See, I just wanted to infuse some of the vegetable flavor into the clarified butter. Now, that is not classically the way you do it, but that's the way I do it. Classically, you would add the flour, make the roux, and then add your vegetables. So this is 2 to 2. Oh my God, it smells so good already. All right, so now I'm going to mix this in with the vegetable. And we're going to sort of create this. And now we're going to let that flavor cook a little bit, remember? So we get rid of the flour, sort of. Now remember, this is this is velouté. It's white. It's light. It's airy. We're gonna add a little. We don't have I didn't have kosher salt, so I'm just adding a little regular salt. That would go in the bouquet garni, but we're gonna put it in here. Allie, how am I doing? You seem to know these French sauces, so. But remember, I'm cooking for the masses. Oh my God, it already tastes delicious. No, we're in about an hour right now. Are you guys ready to make sauces over here? Hi, guys. All right, let me show you what I got going on so that you're not missing it. Look at that. You see? Oh my God, it smells so good. The parsnips have a wonderful, fragrant smell to them. Okay, now, we're gonna add this, but we're gonna gradually add the stock to the roux. I don't know if you could see that, but the salt sort of drew out some of the liquid to the vegetable. So it adds sort of like a wetness to that, which I like. It smells delicious. Okay, we're gonna add a little bouquet in there, sort of like get that starting to get a little fragrant. And then we're gonna add our chicken stock. This is a beautiful sauce. Not hard to do, but thank you, Allie. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, I try and teach as I go. It's not easy to do, but I'm working it. Okay, now I have my chicken stock. It's not a whole quart, but it'll do. And if I have to, I will cheat and add a little bit of my vegetable stock if it starts to get too thick. But this is beautiful because if you want to do a beautiful fish sauce, if you were going to add the sister sauces to these are like a sauce supreme, which adds cream. I would even add like a splash of white wine to this. I am not, I'm not a pepper girl. So even though I have the peppercorns, that's as far as I'm gonna get. Thanks, Kat. But I would also add a splash of white wine to this. It's just beautiful. And honestly, if I was making Newburgh, I kind of like, and I don't know, I'm blending 3 different sauces. I'm making a tomato, like a French tomato, then I'm adding like a little bechamel, and I kind of blend those 3 sauces together with this. It's like all the same, right? If I had a fish stock, and the parsnip just adds a beautiful, beautiful touch. I'm going to show you my friends over here in YT today. Also, I want you to see what I'm doing. And I know you're just looking at my legs. I'm so sorry. I'm going to figure out how to get you guys on, so I have a couple of cameras. Look, isn't that beautiful? So I have that in there. And that's going to just start to lift the flavor, but we're going to add this nice and slow. We're going to add oh my God, that smells so delicious. See, I don't want to have lumps. You see how that flour, the roux, kind of gets lumps? You're not looking for that. Now, if you notice some of my vegetable, that's actually the parsnip. It's not really we have a little bit of frozen chicken stock. It's okay. That'll melt right away. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, that's so good. Oops, some of our parsley. We'll strain it. See, our thyme is leaking out. I mean, you don't really want that, but it's not the end of the world either. Hi, Jolene. Hi, guys. We're having a lot of fun today. We are making mother sauces. This is my kitchen hacks today and how-tos. So I really wanted to show you mother sauces today. All right, now we're going to let this sort of simmer and thicken. And then we'll adjust the flavors. But isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. So pretty. I just want to show my friends over here on the YT channel. Look at that. Oh my. Look at how pretty that is. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable stock to this just so I have enough and it doesn't get too thick. And then we're going to prep I'm just going to add a little, oops, that's very dark. Bummer. All right, no worries. No worries, we keep moving. I'm not going to add any more because I really want you to see how it comes out nice and white and beautiful. Okay. We're going to let that simmer and thicken because remember, that's going to thicken. We have no lumps. Pretty. All right. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to bring that up a little bit, medium high. And then let's go back. I'm going to bring you guys back over here and we are going to work on our tomato. I'm not going to do Espanol today just because, although I guess I probably could. Do you guys want to see that one as well? Hold on. Hold, please. All right, let me bring you guys back over here. Would you guys like to see bechamel as well? I mean, the Espanol as well? Let me see. What do I have? I got about an hour, about 45 minutes left. All right, let me see. Can you guys see this plate? Okay. You can see my other camera. Let me get out of view. There we go. All right. Yeah. Yes, I knew you were going to say yes, Patricia. All right. So let's look at that. We have our bechamel cooling. I'm gonna, Kath, I'm gonna try and freeze it and see what happens. Also, I'll freeze a little piece of that bechamel and see. I just, Allie says yes, we can. Oh, we didn't even make our other one yet. I don't know if I have enough time to make all of them, but let's see. I want to show you the tomato because it's so different, and I want to try hollandaise, which that's going to be scary for me because I haven't done that in a long time, and that's one of those sauces that it's not easy. All right, so let's look at the tomato sauce. It's tricky. It's definitely tricky. Let's look at the tomato because that's so different than a classic tomato sauce that I would like you to see it. Oh my goodness, this sauce is thickening. It's going to be so pretty. Hold on, I just want to whisk this real quick. I just see a couple of lumps and I want to get them out before we have little dumplings in here. Oh, this is beautiful. Sarah, these are definitely patient sauces, because you have to get them to thicken, but you don't want them to bubble or boil over and burn. Hey, Steph. Okay, so now for the tomato sauce. I don't have a sprig of thyme, so we're going to add thyme to it. It's very hard for me to make thyme in a tomato sauce because I'm usually can you guys see this? Let me see. Okay, good. Oops, this thing is sliding all over the place. I guess it's okay over here. Hold on, let me put that up there. So guys, if you're here for the first time, my name is Chef Liz. I've been cooking for 40 years and I started coming on here back in September. Teaching. I work in a health food store and I love to teach cooking. We've talked a lot about food and healing here. I wrote a cookbook. It's all about soups. It's fabulous. You can find all my offerings and all the things that I do and offer you guys on my link in my bio. You can buy the cookbook there. It's got 28 different soups, stocks. It's really a comprehensive book. It's gotten pretty great reviews. People love it. There's vegetarian, vegan. All but 2 soups are gluten-free because of barley, but they're fabulous soup recipes. And let's see, what else? What else can I tell you? Sauces are like a lava lamp for me. Get lost standing over them. Oh, yeah, they're wonderful. Totally wonderful. Steph, thank you for becoming a fan. And, you can also become a subscriber here. Then you can join our recipe vault, which is $5 a month. So, and our subscriber only gives you access to our Monday night class, which is like $3, $2.99. So, for like $8, you have access to all of my everything. We're on lives. I think I'm doing lives now 5 days a week. We have a kitchen pharmacy on Wednesday mornings. This last kitchen pharmacy we did food safety, and you have all of those notes got posted. I think last night or the night before. I forget when Tyler did them. And then there's all kinds of cooking classes you can buy into a seat in those classes. Tomorrow night is salads. Next weekend, we're doing cooking on the campfire. We're going to be making chili and hash, and I'm going to show you apple pies on the fire. We're going to do a chocolate cake it baked in an orange. We have all kinds of fun stuff happening. Then September 3rd, I'm sorry, August 3rd is our cooking, is our, what do you call it? Oh, yeah. It's our, let me see. I'm trying to find, let me see, did he put the notes in here? No. Okay. Oh, let's see, we're doing, are you using charcoal or the electric grill? Oh, I'm lighting a fire outside. This is hardcore. I am not using a grill. I am using an actual campfire. This is campfire cooking. I'm just drinking coffee. It's campfire cooking, June. I'm going to slow down the roll of our sauce. Let me show it to you. It's really close to being ready. Look at how beautiful. Can you see that? Does everyone get to see the campfire cooking? Nope, those are paid for classes. They're sort of face to face. You're on camera if you want to be. And those are the classes that I'm talking about. You can find the list. They're usually Sunday nights, and we're doing also. What if you don't have a campfire? It'll transfer to the grill. You can do it on the grill. You could also do them in your oven or on your stovetop. You'll always have a way. I'll show you. Yeah, if you don't have a campfire, don't worry. You could do the grill. Isn't that beautiful? You could even do it in your oven. So this sauce, for me, you rarely use the velouté on its own just like that. It's sort of like a base for other things. White wine, cream, a little tomato. It's always going to have a little something extra to it. Oh my God. You could even use that. What if we don't have a campfire? Oh, we already chatted about that. All right. I am face planting through the screen here. It is, that sauce. Again, Kath, if you wanted to switch it up a little bit and use a vegetable stock, you could do a vegetable stock instead. You don't have to do it with chicken stock or fish stock, but that is what you would use for the base of like a chicken sauce, a chicken soup, a stew, any of those things. Okay. All right. So now we're working on tomato. Now tomato, we're going to use a can of crushed tomato. This is the only one I had in my kitchen, so we're going to work with that today. Let's see. We're going to have a bay leaf, thyme. We're also going to have a rue. This one. Thanks, Kath. I always think about my vegan and vegetarian peeps here. I am professionally trained vegan, so I'm able to move recipes back and forth for you guys, gluten-free, dairy-free. I can substitute all of those things for you. If you need any extra kind of laser-focused help, you can book a time with me. Thank you for my heart, wind and sun and fire. I'm working on a new ebook for you guys. I have 2 new ebooks coming out shortly. One is going to be a lunchbox rescue for your kids. And the other one is going to be all the things I've spoken about in terms of how do you clean up your meals? How do you, like we've talked about ancestry and blood type. I have that all sort of put into one ebook. It's almost ready. Is your can opener on your Amazon page? No, not this one. But if you go to my Amazon page, you can be Tyler's in the house. So you could go to that EXO brand. That's helpful. Okay, so now we have this. We're gonna put thyme in here. Let's put this all in here so we can dump it in. Tyler, did you see? I've got 3 people watching on YT, and I have the little ticker going. Can you believe it? 7 days until Tyler's in New York. You guys should join that campfire class because Tyler's gonna be here. And I've come to the conclusion that he won't be cooking. He will just have a fork in his hand unless he wants to. All right, so we're gonna add bay leaf. These are small, so I'm going to put 2 in. And then we're going to add a little bit of thyme. So this is a French tomato base. This is where you're going to get the Provençal and all of those things. So like I was saying with the cooking classes, so August 3rd is fish. August 10th, I believe, is vegetarian and vegan. That I know he's not going to leave. He's probably going to move in with him and his girl. And then we have, I don't know, we have all kinds of fun stuff happening. So check out all the classes. They're $25, but you get that recipes ahead of time. You can choose the ones you want to cook with. All right, so this is it. This is our tomato base for our French tomato sauce. It's the last of the 5 mother sauces, okay? And it's the most, I feel, it's just very beautiful. It comes from the Provence region of France, and it's infused. So Provençal, it comes from the Provence region. So what they do with this is they add the olives, the garlic, the white wine, basil, oregano, and from that, or from those sorts of things, that's where we get our tomato sauce from. So Italian tomato sauce. This is very different because it is going to have a roux in it. So let's get started. It's also going to have a vegetable broth. So we're just going to get started with that. All right, so our other sauce is finished. I'm going to move you guys over, and then I'll show you from, hold on, I'm going to show you from, hi, JC, how are you today? We're making the mother sauces and the daughter sauces. I'm showing you and talking to you about. So here, this one is finished. It's beautiful. We are done. So now what we do is we're going to take out this. And if you have like tongs or something, you could squeeze that to get the flavor out that's sitting in there. Make my own set of tongs here. I'm just going to take this out and sort of squeeze it. You know, it's going to give you the last bit of concentrated flavor. Yeah, so if you guys need, it's up here. You know, think about this for a second. This is sort of like how, you know, your sauces for franchise were born, or, you know, the French sort of took that from us, I guess. Oh my gosh. This is so good. It's so beautiful. All right. I'm going to leave this here. Actually, let's get this in a bowl so we can cool it down. And then we'll make our tomato sauce. I love this. I think this is a great pan. Just finally got here. What did we make today? Dizzy Broad, how are you? Yeah, tomorrow night is our second in our series of Sunday night classes. We are making salads. We're making 4 of the 6 salads that I gave you. Hold on, guys. Let me just rinse this pan. I just like the way this one is very easy for you guys to see the sauce. Got a little burn chippy in there. Hold on. We will dry that. Oh, that's hot. Okay, now this sauce is like, it's very different than an actual Italian tomato sauce, but yet some similarities, obviously. Right, there's a little bit of that other one in there, but it doesn't matter. Look at how pretty. Okay, so we're gonna leave that one there. So now we have this. So here we go with our clarified butter again, and now we're gonna make our roux. Oops. And we have just enough to finish our other sauce. Okay. Parsley, peppercorns, and oregano. What is that for? What is it? What's in the bag? Oh, in the bag, Erica, was thyme, bay leaf, parsley sprigs, and peppercorns. And that made our bouquet garni for the velouté. So I'm showing you guys mother sauces today. We have a velouté, which was the first one we did here. I mean, no, this was the second one we did. And then I have here our bechamel right here, which see it's getting a little bit of a top on, but this, and then we're going to use this sauce Monday night when I do croquettes. Tyler, we're making croquettes for Monday night. We're going to do turkey, vegetarian, chicken croquettes. That sauce is delish. Okay, now let's get our roux going, right? It's equal parts flour and fat. Remember, in my home, we are gluten-free, so I'm using the 1-to-1 gluten-free flour. So you cannot tell the difference. It's not going to be a problem. So we're going to slow that heat down. And this one is going to be our sort of mother sauce of tomato sauce. And this tomato sauce is delicious because it doesn't, I thought I would get to decide that class. JK, I'm down with whatever. What are croquettes about? Oh, they're going to be your new yummy favorite thing to eat. That's what that is. The queen is always cooking. You're funny, Chrissy. What do you mean you were supposed to pick the class? I'm sorry, sir. I can put it on hold. No, you're going to pick the class for next Monday. This Monday I'm talking about. Because you're here. The one that you're here, you're going to pick. Right? Isn't that what we said? You're kidding. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. But you guys, if you are interested in working with me or learning or having a one-on-one because you have, diet needs, so what I do is I take what you got from your doctor. You have some issues or an illness that you are trying to support with food. And I take all the information you got from your doctor, we go over a bunch of things, and I sort of create for you meals. I can either put it in a 7-day meal plan, or I can put it, like as a recipe catalog for you. All right, now see, and we have a little chat, and then I create that for you. Okay, now oh my goodness, that just smells unbelievable. So with this, now we are going to 100% worth the time. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, we do too. One, if you just want to chat and go over stuff, or one, if you want an actual meal plan or recipes for help. Either way, I am here for you. So there's a lot of stuff going on. All you got to do is click that link in my bio and you'll see things. You already got them a week ago, Patricia. I sent them out last week. They were all emailed. Look at how pretty this is. Check your email. I sent them to everybody. Now, I'm already going to add a little bit of salt to this because, I like my salt at the bottom of at the base of my cooking. So I want this to go first. Now, you're going to cook this till you don't smell the flour. You don't want to have raw flour in here. Hey, Mets, we're making mother sauces today. Right now, I'm making the last of the 5, the tomato. And we have our roux going. I'm just going to bake out. I'm just kind of toasting out the flour. We added our onion and thyme and bay leaf. These mother sauces I took directly from my Escoffier cookbook. So they're really nice. Hey, Squirrel Lover, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Nickeloper. Let's tap. Oh yeah, we need to get to 100,000. We're halfway there. Let's go. All right. Yes, we have about 45 minutes. All right, so here it's almost toasted out. It takes about 10 minutes. I'm kind of moving a little bit faster, but you really want to make sure that um, that you toast out the flour because that really makes a very big difference to your sauce. Now, this tomato sauce, the French way is they cook it down really for a very long time. Very low, very slow. They let it sit for over an hour on the stove, sort of simmering. So you won't be with me the whole time, but I'll try and post a picture or I'll show it tomorrow night. Renee, how are you? I think our Robin is in like baby heaven. I can't wait to see her again. I'm missing Robin. I can't hear her taps. They're fading. All right, so see, I'm just kind of making this because remember, we don't want this to, we never want it to get toasted or brown. And that's really important. Let me show you over here too, how it's looking. So you guys get to see it. You see? Okay, I don't smell the rawness of the flour. So now we're gonna add our, thank you for the follow, Amanda. We're gonna add our tomato. Oh, I just burned my knuckle. And then we're gonna add our vegetable, just 1 cup, okay? Just a cup. And we wanna get that in fast. And then we're going to, there we go. It's a cup. And we're just gonna mix this because remember there's, this is on medium heat. We're gonna slow this down a lot. But look at this beauty. This is so pretty. Now, this is gonna cook for a while. Remember how thick the other one got. Isn't that beautiful? This is gonna be so pretty. Hi, Patty. Arizona. Let's see. Happy Sun's very well in Arizona for a week. Oh, it's had warm here. Thank you, Lisa, for my awesome. All right, look at how pretty this is. So now we're gonna let this sit, right? It's gonna cook, and it's gonna cook down for about an hour. And now what we're gonna do is get ready. I'm gonna switch pans, and we're gonna get ready to tackle to me the hardest of all the sauces, and that is our what do you call it? Hollandaise. I don't use a package. I'm not into that. If I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it fresh and beautiful and the right way. Hold on, let me get this let me take this up, clean up my stove here. And then okay. Now I'm going to switch these pans back over and we're going to work on our hollandaise sauce. And this is going to go low and slow, right? You don't want to, remember, it's going to have, it has a roux in there, so it's going to get very, very thick. This we're going to boil. So we're going to have to, we want to be very, very, very careful with this pan. Jenna, did you just subscribe? Jean? Just purchased an auto renewal. Woo! Where in New York are you from? I'm up north, but I grew up on Long Island. I also work in Connecticut in a health food store called Nature's Temptations. I've been there for 20 years, and I have spent sort of my entire adult career studying food and healing, and I really am very passionate about, health and eating clean, organic food. And it's very important to me that this is the way that I teach. All the ingredients that I use are organic, clean, we and that's my jam. I love that the most. It's the most important to me. All right, let's see. Hold on. I want to get a bowl. Now remember, We do not want the water to touch the bottom of the bowl. That's very important. Are you making eggs Benedict? Well, we're not going to get that far into it. We're just going to make the sauce. Hello, baby dogs. Can you guys see my baby dogs running around? Here, come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Who's this? Is this Thor? Yes. This is Thor. This is my baby Thor. This is baby Thor. Say hi. Hello, baby Hello. And then you see the big boys running around. Oh, let me pick this up. Okay, there we go. All right. We wash my hands and let's go. This is not easy for me. I'm going to tell you now. It's 1 out of like 25 times I've tried to make this. It comes out. Like Sarah, I'm not patient enough to make this sauce, but we're going to give it a go. Because I want you to see that even professional chefs have a difficult time making this sauce. But hollandaise is wonderful. So we're gonna get out. I need my cayenne pepper. Let me see if I can find it. Cayenne, where are you? Red pepper. Chili. Oh, here it is. No, that's paprika. I have to get one of those. I said it a bunch of times already. I want to get that. I usually have cayenne, or do I always forget that I don't have cayenne? Yeah, here it is. Here's our cayenne. Put all these back while that water's boiling, and then we'll make our stuff. So the most important thing is that we have clarified butter. That we need that. Here's our other sauces. That there. All right, we are ready. You guys ready? You ready over there? I don't know how to get you over here to see what we're up to. I wish I could figure that out. You know what? Let me see. Give me a second. Let's see if we can do this. I think I might be able to with a little bit of patience. We have our butter, and I love it. I need to focus healing through food. Ulcerative colitis. Oh, inflammation. So Amanda, if you need me, go on my book, my what do you call it? What's that thing? Go to the link in my bio, and it's 79 bucks, but you will learn so much. And I know the people that have come and talked to me already really got a lot out of it and are changing the way they feel, and it really makes a difference. And I actually take all the stuff that's going on with you, and we try and really heal what's going on. And I think we do a pretty good job, to be honest. And it's all you and me. We don't I don't have anybody else doing that. It's just me helping you guys. So you might really appreciate it. Yeah, it is very hard, Edward's family. I'm not going to pretend to be a whiz at this. We're going to make a mess together. Let me just wash my whisk, and our water's boiling. I will not pretend to tell you that I'm a master at this, because I am not. We're going to put our tomato sauce on low. I'm going to give that a stir. Remember, this is the French tomato, not Italian. From here, we would make a Provençal sauce. This thing. It's weird. Is that cabbage? All right. From here, we're making. Oh, I know what that is. That's the delicatessen that was still on the side of the pan. Okay, that's it. All right, now, are you ready? Oh, I said I was going to try and get you guys over here. Hold on. I think I can do it. Give me a second. And then the next time I bring you guys into this on my other spot, I'm going to try and figure out how to set up the cameras better for you so you can be here too. Because, we all want to be here. So let me see. I think I can do it. I'm going to try. All right. Let's see. Give me this. I'm moving you guys over a little bit at a time here. Got lots of stuff going on. I don't know if this is going to work, but we will try it. All right, we'll put this here. I'm going to bring you guys over this way. Oh, I think I'm going to get it. I probably should have done this before. How's that? Can you see the water? Oh, that's perfect. All right, we're in. Okay, so now you can see the tomato sauce. We have this boiling. It's French, not Italian. The Edwards family is French, not Italian. Uh-oh. Is that fresh spaghetti sauce? No, it's the mother sauce of the French escoffier tomato. So in here is crushed tomato, thyme, and onion in a roux. So we're baking that down a lot. And then we're gonna let that simmer for over an hour. And you will get to see it. All right. So now you can see what's going on. Now, here's how this is going to work. All right, let me see. Let's read this. Hollandaise, very popular. Where are we? I want to read it again to you guys so that let's see. This is the Monet. This is that. Espanol, we did not do. I don't think we're going to get to it. Okay, hollandaise. This goes, oh, let me get out our lemon juice. I'm going to use my bottled lemon juice today because I just think it's going to be better than trying to squeeze it and get, this is my favorite. This is the volcanic olive oil. Yes, it's the last of the mother sauces. So the mother sauces are bechamel, which we did today, bechamel, velouté, Espanol, hollandaise, and tomato. Those are the 5 sauces. But remember, the tomato sauce of the mother sauces is not the Italian version. I know, me too, Angela. It's fun, isn't it? Okay, so now we clarified our butter, okay, and it's unsalted, leaving the milk salt behind except the clarified butter side. Okay, now in the top part of the boiler, we're going to whisk together the lemon juice. So let's get remember, I'm using a heavy pot, a heavy bowl. And you do not want that to touch you do not want to touch the bowl with, hold on, let me do these. We're going to crack these eggs. I'm getting rid of the whites. And then it's two egg yolks, 2 large ones. So you know what? These are like a medium. So I'm going to crack one more. Let's do it the test. I'm going to do this. Now we're going to whisk and oops. Hold on. Oh, please. We are going to slow this roll down. We're going to take this is a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. Where's our tablespoon? Is that this? Okay. My father loved making this, but he would take this sauce at Christmas and he would make Davignon sauce. And then he would take that and make it's like an Italian hollandaise. And I can't remember why he did that. I don't remember if you put it on berries or what was going on. All right, so wait, we're gonna add a tablespoon of lemon juice, and we're gonna whisk that. Uh-oh, do we need a half? We need a half a cup of butter. Okay. Don't freak out, I was looking for a plug and couldn't find it. All right, hold on. This is our sauce. Yeah, so I gotta be careful because this, right, it's gonna get very, very thick. This tomato sauce, so we gotta go nice and slow. But my stove has pretty high BTUs and it's as low as it goes. Okay, let's make sure we have a half a cup of our butter, which we don't. So we're gonna have to clarify a little bit more. All right, let's clarify a little more. We used so much today. It doesn't take long, so it'll be fine. Hi, baby. Oh, please. Clarified butter dish. Where's my little pan? Oh, there it is. All right, hold on. I'm coming. Oh, we're gonna clarify butter in here. Can you guys see this dish? Yes. And you guys can see it also. Let me see. Yes, sort of. You saw this a lot. Okay. Just ordered the olive oil you use, Snickers. You're gonna love it. I just got here. What are you making? Hi, Kristen. Good morning. G Santor. G Santor. Good morning. What are you making? So we're working on mother sauces today. For a home cook, a joy of cooking for an amazing resource. Yeah. Bango, we are. So if you guys are coming here for the first time, boiling away, yes. We are working on. Hi, Lenny. Okay, I missed a lot of what you guys were talking about. I love learning about food. Okay, so we're working on the mother sauces. My name's Chef Liz. I've been a chef for 40 something years. I've been working in a health food store for the past 20 years. And this is our kitchen hacks and how-tos. It's usually on Saturday nights, but I have things to do tonight, so I wanted to come on early and do our classes. But I'm on 5 days a week. We're on Monday nights, subscriber only. Then we're on Tuesday nights, our Q&A. I do a lot of food and healing also. So I help you guys navigate health issues and, how can we still eat yummy and, and organically without sacrificing flavor. So I do a lot of that. Ginger, gotcha. Thank you for this. I have to run. Nice to see you, Lisa. We'll talk soon. Okay, I'm gonna shut this. I don't have a lower BTU on my thing, and it's pretty well cooked. So we're gonna shut our tomato off. But I spend my time with you guys, and then if you click the link in my bio, we do live cooking classes. Our next one is tomorrow night. We're doing a salad class. And then Monday nights, so I'm 5 nights a week on TikTok. Sunday nights, I do live classes that you can go check out on my link in my bio. Then Monday night, subscriber only. Tuesday night is Q&A. Wednesday is, and this subscriber, we're doing croquettes, and we're going to use our bechamel. And then Chef has many offerings for us. Oh, thank you, Renee. And then Wednesday is kitchen pharmacy. The last kitchen pharmacy we did was all about food safety and food handling. Then Thursday and Friday, I'm kind of off. I talk with clients and help with diets and creating meals and recipes that fit your particular situation. Hey, Sherry, thanks for that. Thanks for the fan club. Hey, Mystical. And then we also do What else do we do? Oh, and then we're back at it again on Saturdays. So we've got a lot going on. If you click on the link in my bio, you can join our any of those classes that we do on Sunday nights. And now I added a few Thursday night classes. Let's see. The next one is campfire cooking next Sunday. The following one is sold out. It's all fish. Then the 10th, we're doing vegetarian and vegan cooking. We have a lunchbox rescue, a tapas class. We have classes all the way through. Thanks for the follow, Christy. All the way through September, I believe, even past September. And so we're very busy, and I'm here for you guys. So you can see, you can check out all those offerings. And if you want to meet with me privately so that I can help you with diet or anything that's going on, you can book that as well. Okay, so now we're going to take this, and that's all in the link in my bio. Please send your heart. Oh, thank you, Renee. Look. You see? So now we're going to take all that, all the milk solids off. Well, let me melt the rest of that butter real fast. We'll give it a turn. Okay, now we're going to take all that milk solid off, and then we're going to add it to this is clarified butter, or some people will, old schoolers will call it ghee. But this is how you make your roux. Now, do you have to do this? I guess you don't, but it does make it silky or creamier sauce, perhaps. I don't really know why. That's what Allie was saying earlier. I don't care why, I just do it. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, like Sarah, when you said you have no patience, if I'm making a roux, I don't necessarily, yes, I'm not a book though, I'm a human being and I love to interact with you guys and teach you. That's, you know, so if you like to read and do it, I guess you could use that book, but if you like to see it live, that, you know, that's why you come hang out with me. All right, so we're gonna add, okay, there we go. So now we have our half a cup. Okay, are you guys ready? Now we're gonna add this. Here we go. And we're gonna stir. We're gonna whisk. So now, this is gonna thicken as it goes, and we're gonna very, now remember, I'm not great at this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go super, super, super slow. Because we don't want the sauce to bake. We don't want it to scramble. We're just gonna go nice and slow. I already see it's already getting too hot. But again, I suck at this, but we're gonna try. We are gonna try. And we want it to emulsify and not get, not scramble. This is nice and low now. I'm gonna put the, oh, it didn't work. You see, it broke. Let me see if I can make it. Let me see if I can get this not to break. Nope, it broke. We'd have to do it again. See? That's what it looks like broken. I can keep going and see. I told you, right? I warned you. Nope, broke. Bummer. Taste it. Nope. We could try again. That's a bummer. No, I'm not taking it as a, I know, but you kept repeating it, so I just wanted to say why I don't talk about that book. But look, it broke. So we'd have to do it again. And I think I might have enough butter. Let's see. Let's try it one more time. It could be the heat. Let's see. All right, we have enough. I'm going to try again. We'll try it one more time, and then I would have to say to you, I got to go back to the drawing board and keep trying till I get it right. But see, once it does this, which I'm kind of kind of glad I'm showing you why it looks like that. See how it broke? So let's try one more time and see if we can get it right. I don't know if we can. Again, I haven't made this, and 1 out of 50 times I get it right. I don't know. What did I say before? 1 out of 20? I have no idea. It is not an easy sauce to make. And it's one of those things that you have to keep doing till you get it right. And then when you finally get it right, you have to keep making it, you know? Oh no, that's what it is. Is it from the heat that it broke? It could be the heat. I can't answer. It's probably the heat, but I think this bowl might be too not heavy enough. Let's see. Because remember I was telling you guys we need a heavy bowl. So let's try that. Let me see if I use my heavy bowls up here. Let me see if I have, okay, here. This one's way heavier, a little bit bigger, but let's see if that works. We're gonna try it. It helps to add butter cold. Cut up. No, I'm not doing, I'm doing the escoffier way, which is clarified. So it has to be warm. I mean, I could do it. Some of it is not warm, but let's see. I'm only gonna give it one more try. And then we'll have to try, I'll try again when I'm not on camera paying, trying to pay attention to everything else. But it's one of those things, I rarely make this. So I think it's one of those things you just have to constantly work and practice and be doing all the time to get it right. Let's see. Let's try again. All right. But I'm glad you get to see that it breaks and what it looks like when it's broken, so you don't, you don't freak out. But let's see. And honestly, if you are gonna make a hollandaise sauce, don't, and you really want it to come out good, definitely practice before you're having a house full of guests. Don't try and put this on your menu and try and figure it out when you are, when your guests are at the table waiting to eat, right? Make sure you do it. Make sure you do it a few times and practice till you get it right. Sort of like what I'm doing right now instead of being on camera. This is good to see so we know what to expect. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not something I ever really make. It's like macaroons. Oh my God, Renee, I try so hard to make macaroons and I can't do it. Yeah, if you are into reading cookbooks, Bengo, you should get a Scoffier, obviously, unless you can read French, get the English version. But it's unbelievable. Yeah, like that separated, like, hey, well, yeah. Was the flame too high? I can't answer any of those questions. I don't know. My flame doesn't go low enough on this stove to be able to control it that well because the BTUs are too high. But I have it on my lowest BTU, so let's see what happens. We're gonna add this again. Let's see. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know. This is a little heavier pan. Can you see that? You guys see inside the bowl now? I know there's a light on it. Let me see if I take the light off so that it's not glaring. It helps to add the butter cold. I know, but I was saying before, calm, right? You have to become calm. Yeah. It's like one of those things that you just do nice and calm. So yeah, again, I'm not adding the butter cold. I'm adding clarified butter. I'm kind of doing this the Escoffier with, and we'll see how it goes. And now this is one of those things we can see. Okay, great. Yes, we can see. Okay, great. Yeah, it's one of those things too that you want to do very, very, very slowly. Hi, Beth. Hi, haven't seen. Okay, we're gonna go nice and slow. You know, the lemon juice too doesn't make it easy to do. Hey, Beth. This is so interesting. It is, right? And honestly, it's this technique takes a lot of time to uh to get right. It's not one of those things that you can just do at a table and go, okay, I got it. Well, and again, I have I have it on super low. It's not bubbling at all. Oops, afternoon, right? Is it afternoon? Oh yeah, it's 12:45. Okay, look at that. I don't want to say it too fast, but we might be in good shape today. Second time might be the charm, but let's see. And you guys can see inside that bowl, right? And this is one of those things that you're not going to, you don't want to walk away from. You want to babysit. It's not, it's not something that you want to say, oh, let me go get my glass of wine. Hi, Raquel. Rochelle. Ooh, look, I got all the butter in. All right, here we go. Now, so far, so good. It didn't break. We're going to go nice and slow. So now we're going to add a pinch of cayenne and salt. We want this to get to, it takes about 15 minutes. I'm adding that, a pinch, and a pinch of salt. And it's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes. So ooh, we're going to do like 13 and a half. And then let me see if I have oh, sorry guys, I'm going to put you back in a minute. Sorry. Here you go. Okay, there you are. I want to see if I have my thermometer, which I should have grabbed right away. Let me see. Oh well, we're gonna have to. Is that it? Come on, baby. No. Oh, maybe that's it. No. Got all of these thermometers. Now I don't see them. Come on, come on. All right. Well, I'll give it a test. Okay. So look. So far, so good. It's nice and low. It smells delicious. I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. Too all over the place, hon. Yeah, Nate, that's the way. I'm a little squirrely, but that's my charm. You might not like it. This is look at that. I think we might be at the end. Can you guys see how that butter sort of thickened it? I can tell. Let me get the back of my spoon, give you that back of the spoon test so you can see it. But I think we're in a good spot. Look, it's ready. We did it. Woohoo! All right, I'm gonna give it a taste. Oh my God. Needs a little salt. Now that was quicker than I expected, but maybe because I was working on it. Mm, 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 mm. So it was very low. I did not. I did not. Let me just pour it into a bowl so you guys can see it. There you go. It worked. It's getting a little overcooked, but that's why I'm going to pull it out of the bowl. But there's your sauce. Yay! We did it. That's beautiful. Now, just so you know, my mom would take it warm from the stove and quickly place it in a small blender. Yes, you could do that. I'm not ready for that, so we're not going to do it, but yes. Well, she did that probably just in case. I know we did it. I'm not going to do that here only because I think that lamb chop. Thank you, lamb chop. You know what? Here, what we could do, we could add our whiskey and cream and make eggnog. And that's what my father would do with this. He would make Sauvignon. I think what would be next is that you would add a little powdered sugar and sort of make like a beautiful sauce, or he would add whiskey to this nice and slowly and heavy cream and make an eggnog. Should we try that? You guys want to try it? I know. Should we try it? Because I'm not going to do anything with this. What if I make, well, you want me to try? Oh, really? They will make a nog? Yes, this is really, thank you. All right, let's see if we could do that. I don't know. Now, I've never done this. I just remember my pop doing it. So I can't tell you that this is going to happen properly. So, don't judge me. There's no judgment here. All right, hold on. Let's see. Give me a minute. Let me set this up for you guys. But yes, this was, my God's kitchen is like a crazy place. Let me see if I have one more. Oh, here, I could do it like this. All right. So yeah, a little heavy cream, half and half, milk. We'll set the stage for eggnog. And then you would add a touch of whiskey to that. And that should, and that made eggnog. All right, let's see if we can make that happen. A little melted sugar and vanilla made the Italian sauce for fresh berries. See, now the only way that I would say I got this right would be if I made it one or two more times, right? I know. Let's see. I don't know. I might totally mess it up, but let's see. I'm going to move fast. I wonder. Hold on a second. Let's warm the milk. Don't you think? I think we need to warm this milk. But this is eggnog, right? We're going to add a little nutmeg. A little eggnog. Where's my nutmeg? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Coriander. Did I leave the nutmeg out? I see it. Come on, baby. I'm going to warm this milk. And then they would add the whiskey, and we weren't allowed to drink it. We were allowed to drink it until there was whiskey in it. And then it was like, no. So let me warm that milk. We'll put it back on here, and then we'll see, right? I'm afraid to put this on without having it warm, but okay, so we're going to add it. I hear it. I'm going to add the nutmeg. Now here's, I guess, would you call this a daughter sauce? That I don't know. I don't think you would call it a daughter sauce. But let's see. Now we're blending in that. Okay, it's warmed. Now we're going to add more milk. Yep, this is the nog, baby. This is the nog. Well, that was no fun. Look at that. How they would drink it. And then they add the little bit of whiskey in there. Hey. This was every Christmas Eve. My papa would do this. Look at that. That's your eggnog. You did it. Yep, this is true eggnog, family. And then you'd add your whiskey. Oh my. Warm like this. All right, let's taste that. Could you add a little powdered sugar? I would say yes. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's beauteous. Beautiful. Marvelous. There you go, fam. Did it. So there you go. That would be your eggnog. And then obviously I'm not allowed to add, am I allowed to add whiskey on this? Are we allowed to add whiskey? I guess I can't drink it on camera, but can I add it? You can cook with wine, right? What do you think? Oh, probably not, right? Look at that. So there you go. We did 4 of the 5 mother sauces today. Oh, you don't show the bottle? All right, let me try. Oh, okay, I'll add it. Hold on. I'll add it in a cup. Gotcha. So now what you would do is add your libation and then you'd warm it up. So I'm going to add a little bit of the rest and then you would bring it to the warmth and then this would be your sauce. Okay? And that's what eggnog would look like. Yeah, that's what I did. I know, Alex. We're in it now. So that would be, ooh, this is awesome. There you go. Warms you up on a cold night. That's true eggnog right here. We did that. And where's the smell-o-vision, Alex? I'm all about that. I'm always like, smell that. Oh my goodness. That smells delish. So what I would say to you, of course, now my stove doesn't work. That's it. Oh, I got it to work. Okay, good. So I would warm that up a little bit. Hi, Liz. I've been missing you. Sadly, had to. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So, furry baby, we made today. We went over mother sauces. This is our kitchen hacks and how tos, and this is our last one. We made our hollandaise sauce, and then I turned it into eggnog. With we made a French tomato sauce, which is the last of the 5 mothers. And then from this very thick sauce that you see back here, this becomes a Provençal or something like that. I'm going to add a little bit extra of the love. And then we're warming this. Are this morning's hacks on your book of faces or in my email? So Furry, this will go 100,000. We did it with 100 people. Guys, if you love what you watched here today, so I've been cooking for 40 years. I'm really into organic, whole foods. And I kind of show you guys how to make things healthy and clean with real food, clean food. And these kitchen hacks will probably show up in our recipe vault in the link in my bio. I don't normally do that kitchen hacks just because it's a lot of work, but these I will put in for you. Thanks for the follow, Kevin. And old school timer, yeah, I have all kinds. But this is so we made. Let me show you all the sauces we made today. We made our bechamel. This is the first one. And enjoy the eggnog. Yeah, it's my birthday. So this is our bechamel, and on our subscriber only night, Monday night, we're gonna make the what do you call it? Croquettes. I'm gonna make croquettes with you guys, so you'll see that. And then we made a velouté, which is here. This is like a chicken-based white. And I showed you guys how to clarify butter and make your sauces. We made 4 of the 5. The only one we didn't do today was the Espanol. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, Tattooed? And then we made our tomato sauce. And this tomato sauce is not traditional Italian. This is a French sauce where from that you would make a Provençal: red wine, olives, garlic, a little oregano. Did you do a cream soup base by chance? Well, I didn't today, but I have a cookbook out that you can find that if you'd like to see that. I can show you my cookbook. It's all soups, and I have all the cream bases in there. There's 28 recipes and eight or 9 different stocks. And what's wonderful about this is that a very dear friend of mine, who's a photographer, you hear my New York accent. She photographed all the pictures, so it's really beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm definitely grabbing a cookbook. Yeah, you can click the link in my bio, and I'll sign it for you too if you go through the link in my bio. That has all of my information in it. There's 28 different soups. There's chicken, beef, based, turkey, and vegetarian, and all the soups sort of kind of blend back and forth. You can do a little bit of everything with them. It's a beautiful book. It's my first book. So if you'd like to grab that, it's on there now, and I will sign it for you. It's really nice. And what else? If you guys have, food issues or things that you want to talk about, you can book a call with me. I can design recipes for you. Always great to see you on. Thank you. It's nice to see you. Tattooed Use is on here today. He is also really unbelievable. He's taught me a lot about AI, and if you're a creator and you need some support, he's fabulous. Dan Martin. Follow Tattooed Use. He rocks. For sure. It's great to see you too, Dan. I got to get on our morning calls. I'm missing that. So we made today our 5 mother sauces. You got it. We made 4 of the 5. We made 4 of the 5 of those mother sauces today, and they're delicious. Now, Allie, who was on here earlier, said they freeze well. I haven't done that, but you could try it. There's something for everyone here. You can join our recipe files. It's $5 a month. It's our recipe vault. There's over 300 recipes. I'm probably thinking there's about 350 recipes in there by now. And you have access to them. There's all our kitchen pharmacy classes, which is a lot of food and healing. You've got, thank you, Deanne. You've got a lot of kitchen pharmacy. So there's cold and flu. There's stuff about arthritis, blood pressure, diabetes, blood sugar, and all kinds of meal plans, information that will really help. You can do, what else is on there? So much. Our live cooking classes, for sure. So tomorrow night is our salad class. I mean, I guess you could still join, but if you wanted to cook with me, you'd have to get the recipes right away. But you're getting 6 recipes. I'll be doing 4 of them live. Really, really creative, fun, delicious salads. We're going to be doing, what else? Next week, we're doing campfire cooking. So if you're into campfire cooking, we have a whole bunch of recipes for that. Then the following week, we have a fish class that's sold out. I can't fit any more. We already added to that. And then What's after that? Oh, the 10th is all vegetarian and vegan. So I've been cooking vegetarian. Well, I'm professionally trained vegan chef. Somebody just hit the stand store. Whoop, whoop. So awesome. Thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate that so much. So if you go and click that link, you'll also see if you have help. Like if you go to the doctor and they say eat this food, don't eat this, and you don't know what to do with that, you come see me, and I spend a half an hour with you. I work on all of your foods, and I create a pretty comprehensive little packet of information so that you're able to cook foods that really align with what you need. It's really awesome and very helpful. I've been helping quite a few people on here, and they can vouch for me. It really works very well. And then we have our cookbook, we have the recipe files. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on there, so much information for sure. So and you can also become a subscriber Monday nights. Our Monday night subscriber class this week is going to be what do you call it? What did we say? Oh, I want to do we're doing croquettes. Croquettes. So this sauce is beautiful. I want to taste it actually. So you're going to have a lot of information. And yes, I will post this in our recipe vault so that you have access. Here's I'm going to be tasting this right after class. You just bought my book? Thank you, my love. I will sign up for you. You're really going to enjoy that book. It's got cream-based soups. And what's great about that book, if you need to be gluten-free, almost every recipe in there is gluten-free. And if you need to, you want the recipes to be vegetarian or vegan, there are notes in there to move back and forth. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yes, I love that. All right. Any questions about today? Did you guys have a good time? This was actually a really fun class. I actually really enjoyed it. You got to see the hollandaise sauce break and not work, and then we got a great one. So that's awesome. I love that. Thank you for all the love, Lumac. I really appreciate you guys so much. What else could we do? Anything else? Any other questions about today's class? You guys have any thoughts, comments, or concerns? I have to taste this sauce. Oh my God. This tastes like that. All right, my lovelies. Anything else? Have a beautiful day too. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I am in my kitchen getting ready for the day. Where do you send class information? Carrie, do you mean like if you're signed up for the class? Where do you get your salads? So you got an email. If you're signed up for one of our Sunday night or Thursday night cooking classes, you will get an email the week before. So I sent them out last weekend, last Saturday. Bye, Brenda. And you got they were sent to the email that you signed up with. And I would say to you, read through them, go over them, make sure you know what you're up to. Pick one. You have a choice. So there's only 4 that I'm doing out of the 6 tomorrow. So your choice is to do all 4 or pick one or just watch and take notes. Either way that you like it. Carrie, if you didn't get them, please reach out to my email, Chef Liz at the Organic Food Movement, and I'll also check and make sure that you got them. Let me make a note. And also, if it's the first time that you're getting an email from me, I would actually encourage you to check your spam, because you never know, it might have ended up in spam. So do you guys want the vegan or vegetarian way and gluten-free way to all these mother sauces? I can do that too. So GF, DF, and the vegetarian, right? Versions. And then Carrie, I gotta see. Did you sign up, Carrie, for the salad? I think you might have, right? All right, my loves. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate the love and support all the time. Hi, Deanne. Can I cook the soba noodles tonight for tomorrow's class? Yes. If they're gluten-free noodles, be careful. But if they're not, you should be great. Okay, you got them, Carrie? Good. Have a great day, Mildred. You guys are awesome. I'm so grateful that you guys always show up and come along and support and, do all the fun stuff. Yeah, so excited. All right, my loves. I will see you. Bye. Tyler, are you at work? Egg night top. Yeah. Woohoo. I'm gonna start my birthday early. No, I signed up was the yes. Oh, Carrie, can you DM me your email and I'll find out what happened? Okay, I'm gonna call you. Calling you, ringing you. We sold a cookbook. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. Oh, and there's some freebies there too. If you go on that link, I think there's a pantry makeover in there for you. All kinds of fun stuff. Have a wonderful day. Bangle, you did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. I just felt bad because I didn't have the book and wasn't talking about it. You are fine. We are all good here. We only have love here. I don't know if you noticed, but everybody in here is supportive and loving of each other. We don't have any kind of crazies that come in here and are crazy. Never worry. You're always welcome and loved. I love the thoughts, the comments. I feel bad that you think that I was being like a jerk. So do not worry. It's all love here. No judgment, all love. We are all good. Always. No worries. Come back. Join the party. It's a fun place to be. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. For anybody that's new and still learning, come tomorrow morning. I'll be on 8 o'clock Eastern time at my shop. I'll look a little different. My hair will be tied up and all that stuff. Yeah, no worries, Bango. We love you. All good. Yay. All right, my loves. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day. All right, now let me see. It takes me a little time to figure all this out. Oh, I got there. All right, I'm leaving. Bye. Oh, did everybody claim claim their points, claim their points, claim their points before I go? I'm switching out, switching out, switching out. Bye, guys. Oh, bye, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And feel free to chat it up when you're here. Oh, hi, June.